Happy New Year from Art of Cheese and Wine. It's a beautiful holiday season and everybody is busy buying gifts, preparing for the Christmas parties. And tonight I made a beautiful cheese board, delicious cheese board for my friends. And here is my Christmas cheese board full of love, joy and happiness. And here we go. I featured multiple types of cheeses and designs on this board, beginning with my cranberry topped brie. I also added lots of chips and salsa for a fun experience at the party. And then added a lots of depths with various cheese, prosciuttos, charcuteries, fruits, and other toppings that made these boards really pop. My goal was to have something for everyone and make sure no one at the event was hungry on Christmas. Look at this poinsettia! I really spent a lot of time decorating this board with natural and alive Christmas decorations and will walk you all through that as well. Let's get started with the boards. As you can see, I really wanted to have them appear like Christmas wreath, so I made pine needle branch borders for all of the round boards. Now they look like amazing wreath. I also incorporated other Christmas greenery, such as fresh parsley and also rosemary from our yard. The smell of rosemary always reminds me of the holidays, and adding the rosemary and parsley really gave this board a fresh feeling. First, let's get started on the main piece with these red and green Christmas tortillas chips that I picked up at Aldi. I'm going to set a nice barrier with these hearty chips and then drop in some nice chunks of pepper jack and Swiss cheese to get this party started. Next is the gorgonzola, which is one of my favorites. Followed by this espresso powered Asiago, and then now I'm adding half of a log of cranberry topped goat cheese. Some more Asiago, and now I'll begin laying out these slices of Christmas bread, which I bought this morning at the Newhall Farmers Market from a local bakery. Next are some prosciutto flowers, some cranberry crackers, which I picked up at Costco this week, and some salami. Let's really stuff some of this in here. And now I'll add one of my favorite Christmas treats, panettone. Moving into an Italian panettone theme on the side of the board, now I'll add some delicious mortadella and even more salami slices. Finally, I will add these mozzarella, tomato and basil skewer using fresh local grape tomatoes. Next will be my homemade candied nuts, blueberries and even strawberries to add so much color to this board. I'll finish it up with some grapes, raspberries, and then just a drizzle of balsamic vinegar glaze across the caprese skewers. Now I will make my second board, which featured this brie cheese wheel and even more of this local fresh Christmas bread. So yummy! As you can see, I'm also arranging this board like a wreath and surrounding the brie with colorful raspberries and blueberries, pomegranate, grapes, strawberries, and more of my homemade candied nuts. Now, to get into the true Christmas spirit, I'll add these cute, wonderful stars around this board. And last but not least, I'm going to top this brie with my homemade cranberry sauce and a couple of sprigs of rosemary from our home garden. Okay, now I'm going to start my third board, which will expand upon the tortilla chips on the first board with some organic blue corn chips and my homemade salsa. In addition, I have a hummus mix as well to add a Middle Eastern flair to the board. It's Christmas, and then these really interesting gooseberries. Have you tried gooseberries? My Christmas cheese board is done, and we are ready to go to the Christmas party to share this beautiful food, charcuterie, cheeses. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, my dear friends! And the best part of Christmas is giving. And what better Christmas present than seeing our friends enjoying this wonderful 3-part cheese board? I love presenting my passion at parties and explaining each part of the board and where I got my ideas from and why I've chosen the food I have. Merry Christmas, everybody!